Hello everyone and welcome to the official answers portion of the 100 subscriber Q&A. I meant to do this a long time ago, but I did not have enough time. I didn't really get around to it. So here we are 3 weeks later answering all of your questions from the 100 subscriber special. So with that brief introduction out of the way, let's get straight into this. The first question comes from Not Snappy. He says, opinion on Windows Vista. Also, how long do you think Vidly will last, and when do you think you will hit 200 subscribers? First part of that question, Windows Vista is alright. It's an okay operating system. It definitely was not the best, but I definitely think once you get like Service Pack 2 or an actual machine that has the specs to run Vista, it is not as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. It's still not as good as 7, but it's not as bad as people are saying it is. The second one is, how long do you think Vidly will last? I think it'll last at least another year. I'm hoping for another 2 years, but if we're going on the very least, I think Vidly will definitely last another year. And finally, he asks, when do you think you'll hit 200 subscribers? And honestly, I don't know. I actually really don't know, because let me actually check my subscriber count. It's coming up to 200 a lot sooner than I expected. It's already we're already at 141 subscribers now, which is just insane to me. I expected to hit 200 a lot further down the road, but now it's not looking like it might be too far away. Maybe a couple months, maybe a few months. I don't know, but my goal is to hit it by the end of the year. The second question comes from Hard Disk Drive TV, aka Geeky TV. He asks, will you ever make a video showing your sick guitar skills, bro? Maybe not. I'm not really sure. I am, however, in a band now, so either way, I don't know if it'll be on this channel or not. It probably won't be, but there will be a video out on the internet at some point where I will actually be playing guitar, and you can actually see me playing guitar. The next one comes from Bella and Pink X, aka Briara, aka Kazi, aka the Video Gamer 64. There are a lot of separate accounts, but you know who it is. The first question she asks is, what is my favorite food? Honestly, I gotta say it, I am down with a bacon cheeseburger. Like, literally, whenever, and I'm not even joking here, whenever we go out to some restaurant, of course I will change up, like, what I order and stuff, but most of the time, if they have it, it's usually gonna be a bacon cheeseburger. And the second question that she asks is, do you like Kirby? I've played the games before, but it was actually a long time ago. I really don't know how I still feel about the Kirby games, but at least if I remember the last time I played one, I really liked the Kirby games. Next one comes from Alan Buzzy. What would you change on Vidly? Honestly, I really don't know. When he asked the question 3 weeks ago, I could list off a few things that I really would have liked to have been changed on Vidly, but now that most of that stuff has actually been implemented already, I don't really know of anything that I would change on Vidly. Currently, I think right now the site is very good. I do think the site is pretty much almost perfect. I think there maybe could be a couple changes somewhere in the community page, but other than that, I think all of the pages are pretty much perfect, in my opinion. The next one comes from Twiglets 1888. He asks, what is your favorite theme for Windows and why? Honestly, I really don't know. I actually really do not know. I think so far in the favorites that I've had, if we're going for the full-on like user style themes that used to be really popular on Windows 7, I would say that back when I had that, I think the user style that I probably used the most was actually the Windows Vista user style. It didn't really change much, but it changed the windows a little bit, as well as the taskbar and some of the stuff in Explorer, because I don't know why, but I really loved the way Vista looked. I honestly don't know why, but I really loved the style that it had. But if we're going into Windows 10 area, I would say that my favorite thing to use to customize it, I actually use two things, is Aeroglass and Classic Shell. Classic Shell adds back the Windows 7 menu, and of course Aeroglass adds the transparency back into the windows. Next up, Sambient Music asks, how did you first discover Vidly or Zipcast? I actually discovered Zipcast first. It was I think a few months before it shut down, but the way I actually discovered Zipcast was by actually watching the mysterious Mr. Inner. He had uploaded some video that had gotten copyright striked, I guess is the right term, on YouTube, and he said that it was available on Zipcast, so I decided to give it give it a little look on Zipcast. This was like late 2015 probably. So yeah, that's how I first discovered Zipcast, and of course a few months after that it shut down. So when I was looking for more alternatives, I saw a video of someone, I forgot who it was, promoting the original Vidbit back in summer of 2016. So I took a look and I really loved the site. I joined it and it's pretty much been that way ever since. I've pretty much been on Vidbit and on Vidly ever since. Alright, NermalCat79 asks, 1. If you had the chance to remove every single YouTuber sponsored by a big company, 10-year-old kids, and annoying challenge reaction videos from Hungarian YouTube, since it's full of cancer as I heard, but you can assume this for general YouTube no matter what country, would you do it? Honestly, it's kind of mixed, because I think while like doing that could make YouTube a better place, honestly at the same time I really don't want those things to go, because honestly if those things weren't there, what would I be ranting about on YouTube? And as well, I don't think it would be fair to remove every single YouTuber sponsored by a big company, because I mean, think about it, you know, you got great YouTubers like SugarPine7, or like sometimes like really good gaming YouTubers, or even just good YouTubers in general that upload whatever, that are sponsored by like Audible or like Dollar Shave Club or stuff like that. So really I don't think it's fair to say that, to remove every single YouTuber sponsored by a big company, because a lot of them are actually pretty good. But if I had the opportunity, I surprisingly don't think I'd actually do it. Number 2, what features would you like to see on Vidly? Just rewind this video a little bit, you'll know what I want to see on Vidly. And number 3, when you make a comment, how come I read it in your voice? I don't know. Random Quentin asks, why does my dad beat me? There could be many reasons for this. Your dad could be the drunk deadbeat dad type of person that beats you. It really could be a multitude of things. There are a multitude of things. This is so wrong. And finally, the Theorium Cultists asks 3 questions. 1. How would you fix the economy? I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna be really honest. I do not know. Because I will say this right now, I'm not an economics genius, so it's really not my field to talk about, like, the economy and how you can improve it. One way that I see a lot of people talk about a lot is cutting back our investment in the military, because even, like, this is actually something pretty crazy that I found out about probably a long time ago, that it was something like, if we cut back our investment into the military by half, the US would still be the #1 country in terms of military equipment and funding. So I guess that could be one way. I'm not really sure though. I don't think that improved the economy per se. That would just, you know, slow down the massive debt that the US is building up. The second one is, have you decided on a car? And the answer is no. I might actually keep the truck. In case you don't know, I post on the Discord that I might get a new car. But honestly, at this point, we're really still deciding whether I want to keep my truck or if I want to get something new. And so far, after the latest repair that I've done, I think I'm moving kind of towards keeping the truck, but we'll see. And the third question is, if the site had its own Leafy here, how would you react? I would react the same way I did to Mr. A.T. Andre Thomas and Night Fright. And with that, that has been the 100 subscriber Vidly Q&A. I thank you all so much for all of your questions. Honestly, this Q&A has actually been really fun to record. I don't know why I've been prioritizing other recordings as opposed to this, because this was actually really fun to record. I will say though that it's probably a good thing, because I think if I had recorded it like a week after I had posted that video and asked people for questions, I honestly don't think we would have had enough questions for this. Anyway though, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video.